You know, it's almost like 2022 and 2023 are one continuous 24-month year from that song Strawberry Letter 23. But Strawberry Letter 23 is not in the lyrics, as we've been over 1,000 times. It's in this, what is said is Strawberry Letter 22, but it's called Strawberry Letter 23. And what we're going to get into is like a lot, but John Daniel and Gematria, that's who did both end times books. There's an Old Testament end times book about the Antichrist where he's called the horn. It's book of Daniel, specific to chapters 7 and 8. Then the abomination of desolation, chapter 9. But look at John Daniel combined, just John Daniel, 7, 7, 7, 7 in God's Hebrew gematria. And what is 7? It's the number for cleansing. Now, 7 times 7 times 7 is 343, and that's how many days are left in the year, potentially, when the book of Revelation would be opened if he goes down the 20th and rises on the 22nd, with a spiritual rising that we won't know about. The English gematria, which is simple gematria or English ordinal, whatever you want to call it, times 6 begins with 552. Candy's first 3 digits. She's 55244. And then John Daniel in simple gematria comes to 92. 92. My Mayday friend, 5 times 1 times 1985. 92 is in the heart of her number. And you go to Candy and I's anomaly of my number times her number times each year. The 92s began in 2022 with 2001, which nothing happened. Nothing happened. And then you get in to 2023, and there's the potential abomination of desolation date of 24 or April 20th. So the John Daniel thing I thought was, I thought was interesting. I finally got this thing connected. I got it updated. So January 14th, it's a big day. Today's a big day. You know, anytime you got Ford versus Ferrari, which I want to start, I want to go through the pale blue eye. I want to look at his name. I want to gematria his name. I want to gematria the name. Christian Bale, I'm watching his pale blue eye. It's all about the occult symbols. You know, he's like what we do. He's a Robert Langdon. He's an investigator. And of course, he's drunk. And I think all the drinking that I see in almost every movie where everybody's just drinking, it's about being how us, when we're in our flesh, we're drunk on self. Man drinks iniquity like water. Man drinks iniquity like water. Job 5:16. And I really want to just do your comments. I'm going to do my prep tomorrow. How much more abominable and filthy is man, which drinketh iniquity like water? And unless the Lord calls us and starts pulling us out of the world, or pulls us out of the world, beats the world out of us, there's no way on this earth, literally, to repent properly. It's just not in us. It's not in you. It's not in me. It's not in us. But John Daniel, 7777 is the number for cleansing. Are you kidding me? Dip yourself 7 times in the river Jordan, and your leprosy flesh will become clean. The flesh of a little child, he was cleansed after he dipped 7 times. 7 is the number for cleansing. The church is about to go through its cleansing. John Daniel, Hebrew Gematria 777. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. So I had that for you. I just want to go through your comments and we'll call it a day. I've got all this in my prep. I do want to go through this one with you real quick. Casino Royale is what comes out on the 20th. And I'm assuming this is everywhere. Anybody that rents this site. It's at my gym. My gym, I guess, they get these DVDs mailed and you can go to the certain workout room and watch movies. And they give you this calendar sheet. So I guess this is a nationwide kind of thing. And I would assume the AI sets this up for them, or I don't know, but the 20th is Casino Royale, which kicks off Daniel Craig's 5-video playlist of being James Bond. On the potential rising day, it's Ocean's 13. So Casino Royale, IMDb. Let's just look at the URL real quick. We've done it 1,000 times, but it's 38. 38 murder code. 381061. Okay. And let's look at Ocean's 13. Okay. Guess we're going to have to key in the old number 13 too. It is 496806. Well, what do you know? You got the 96 and the 68 combo. What is 68? The reversal of 86 on the rising day. Believe that's in the URL. And that's what's on for the 22nd. I'll tell you about the number 96. What it was put in my brain and my heart for it to be. If you look at 9, 6, the 9, you're scooping something up from the floor, from the bottom. And then you're putting it in the washing machine, it's swirling around, and then it's kicking it up out high. So it's taking something that's not good and it's making it good. Well, whether that's Mystery Babylon's good version of good, or I'm just the number itself. It's taking something low and spitting it out high. And the fact that it's 968 because 68 is the reversal of 86. That's a perfect 3 digits for rising. And in my prep, I do get into that kind of stuff. That there is some. Here's Christian's post. Hello, Trey. I was just thinking about the FAA and flights being delayed and canceled. I definitely think it was significant, especially today being 1/11. Well, don't forget, on 9/11, it was day 254 of the year. And 251 is the 54th prime number. So you're going to TO, the 251, which from when Sirius rose, it's 251 days to this coming total solar eclipse. It was a midpoint of the previous total solar by 251 days. And this coming total solar by 251 days. 251 is the 54th prime number. And when we look at 9/11 was on day 254, there's 111 left in the year. So future tense of 9/11 is 111. And you times that by 2001, you get 222. 111. But you also get a 22 for the rising day, a 21 for the day before for the eve of the rising. You have Eve coded. And then you have 11 that has Eve in it. So the entire number is all about Eve. 222 is Eve because that's the rib Bible verse where Adam's rib was being used. It's the eve of the rising on the 22nd. And then you have the 11, which has the word Eve spelled in it. 7 and 11 both do. He says, I wonder if there are significant messages. Is this event possibly that this is the last day before events really start to unfold? This Lisa Marie Presley thing, they're spitting out these rituals. First, it was the head coach at Mississippi State, heart attack, right eye patch, the pirate. They lift the pirate flag up at the Mississippi State game played in Tampa Stadium, the Buccaneer Stadium. Remember, the Orange Bowl was an orange team playing against an orange team in the Orange Bowl. It was Tennessee, orange, Clemson, orange, and Clemson could have wore their purple to offset. No, they both wore their orange uniforms. Sure, they were, one had white jerseys with, the orange pants or whatever. And the other had the orange jerseys with the white pants. "2023 Orange Bowl highlights." And we'll just click images. But that's a picture of them right there. Orange pants, white jerseys, orange jerseys, white pants. Clemson has purple pants they could have worn. Or Tennessee could have worn their gray. You always try to, help your quarterback out by differentiating your team to their team. But since it's all fake, they don't care about that. Everything's getting extremely weird. I mean, if he didn't go down on the 20th and get this party started, as one of our old contributors used to say, what's next? That events have been delayed or things are ready to take off. Makes me think of Daniel 10:10 through 21. Daniel 10:13, the prince of the kingdom of Persia withstood me 1 and 20 days. 1 and 20. Well, there you go. The 120. I got more about that. The at signal. www, at. They gave you the at symbol. What is at? It's an A and a T, which is a 1 and a 20. That's a major part of your communication vernacular. So from the 12th to February 2nd, is that 21 days? I don't doubt a bit whether he goes down on the 20th or not. That Groundhog Day is not going to play a tremendous role. And if he doesn't go down on the 20th, then you go to Groundhog Day, which in the Julian calendar is the 20th. They're 13 days apart. He would rise on the 4th. The 5th is a full moon. Or he would die on the 3rd, rise on the 5th. The 6th is a tremendous day also. There's just too much funky stuff lining up. And he talks about January 21st also. Is my prep long? Yeah, my prep, it's too much to do right now. I'm too tired to do it. So we'll get to it tomorrow, on the morrow. Let's just do your comments. So that's Christian's post there. He will come on and contribute too on Telling Truth 3, which I really love and appreciate for sure. I just love hearing from y'all. You know, Lunar New Year's last year of the water tiger, Chinese New Year 122. Yeah, Remy, for sure. I mean, that's right now, you know, I try not to lock in on certain dates anymore. I'm going to try not to, but golly, that 20th just got hold to me. So if it doesn't take place, it was just a bad spirit that got hold to me on it. Elvis the King, his daughter Lisa Marie, Christian says, hospitalized today, 112, her birthday, February 1st, 2-1. Seems to me like lately there's a lot of numbers being used, all different combinations of 1, 2, 2, 1, 111, 1. Well, we just showed you the 21 is in the middle of the 2, 2, 2, 1, 1, 1. When you multiply the future tense number of 111 days left in the year times 2001, it was 100. It was 111 days left in the year on 9/11. I just came across, I think I'd shared it first, the gematria between the two dates of birthday between Elvis and a few more significant events. If I see anything stands out, thank you, my friend. And lastly, 22 hours ago, he said, would have been about 8 in the morning, 8:24 in the morning. Don't know if you've seen on my comments, one is hidden on my end. It's a long comment, starts with Lisa Marie Wiki info. We didn't get it, did we? Let me go to my notifications. A lot of them that are hidden will at least show, the beginning will show up in the notifications. You see, it's all basically UFC stuff. There he is. Elvis the King, his daughter Lisa Marie, her birthday likely. Okay, so there's that one. Yeah, I don't see it. Hello, Travis, thinking about the feature. Yeah, okay. I guess it didn't pop up for us, man. That stinks. Let me see on my comments when I said long comment, Lisa Marie Wiki info. Just came across this. WEF. Yeah, I looked that up, what that is. That's the World Economic Forum. It kicks off January 16th and closes on Friday the 20th, of course. If he goes down, it's interesting. Every time I think he does, he don't. So January 16th through the 20th, 116 through 20 or 21. Oh, 120, 121, big old time zone. Deploys 5,000 plus soldiers to protect globalist elites at. I don't know what that means, Christian. I'm gonna love it and give it a thumbs up, but I'm gonna take what you said here that made no sense to me and put it in Google. And let's see what in the world you're talking about, my brother. Fact check. Is Switzerland deploying 5,000 troops? WEF deploys 5,000 troops to protect globalist elites. Well, fact check. Interesting. Anyway, like we were saying, everything is just absolutely nutty and crazy. So, yeah, and I'll tell you something else I'm doing. By the way, next weekend is UFC 283. UFC 283 Wikipedia. I mean, y'all, 2 murder code. Now, you know, and the date is 121. I mean, then coming up will be 286, and we'll be all over that, and then it's 288, and just it's never ending. Surely nothing will happen, but you can just see how everything is lining up for this Chinese New Year, which iPet Goat told us. I mean, once you get past the Chinese New Year, you're pretty much running out of anything. It's like the gematria date for Amsterdam, Netherlands movie is gematria for date. Oh, the date of January 20th. Comes to Amsterdam, Netherlands. We already went over that. The Power of Prayer, Demir Hamlin, PSYOP, also comes to that. We talked about that. He would go down on the last day of the wolf moon and rise on the goat moon if he, rises on the 22nd. It's a new moon in Aquarius at 3:53 p.m. or 15:53. He would be rising on the water bearer, and remember that all that water that busted in that aquarium. Down on Friday, up on a Sunday, same as Jesus. The 37 progressions are Killing Moon, Saturday Night Fever album, which was at the Georgia Guidestones, and the X Across America backward cipher. 37 pros up for his rising 2001 A Space Odyssey release date, 88 Lights Tribute on 322. 187 and 214 code from 9/11. I'm not sure what I mean by that. Sorry, I don't remember. I don't recall what that means. Stepsub born in 2001. Remember his sister. There's the 138, the 88, and the 86ing of it. He will be 7,999 days on the day he goes down. If you include both dates, it'll be 8,000 even. You see the 81 on the rising day, and Trump will be 81, 27981. And number 81 for the Chargers can't play this week. He's their best player. Trump 98 coded on rising day with 27981. The 98th verse, of course, is the White Horse verse, crowning, along with Daniel 9:27. So it's all there. Date of 121 equals Antichrist, new moon between death and rising. Dark Knight Rises came to 3838, and I showed y'all that and how the Dark Knight worked with that. So that was something I was getting ready to send. I was going to find more items, but there's no need to now. So that's it. I love y'all very much. I will get to my real prep tomorrow. Keep the comments coming. It's always great to hear from y'all. Love ya.